there's division. There's uncertainty in which path to take first.
Like my heart is racing. I feel like flying. I feel like skipping. I don't know.
We made a fire and we made like it was like survival.
Okay, I lied.
I really actually don't want to vote for you.
But I don't want to do it because I wanted to keep my girls around for longer.
It seemed like even though I know that he's targeting me this round, like the way he talks to me, it still literally feels like he wants to work with me.
That you wanted to work with me and then you threw my name.
You're a really nice guy, just a little bit too honest.
She's been a star social game player. She's got a lot of strategy.
This vote is for going with the majority, hopefully. We'll find out. I don't know.
What the hell?
This is the hardest pre-merge of my life.
It got worse.
That was very smart.
Yeah.
Damn.
Alright.
Warm.
Yeah.
Whose chair is this that you're left? Oh, Steph, those are so cool. I got one. I got a smaller one than that.
Oh, yeah?
On Black Friday. I mean, they're spendy, but they're nice.
They
They're so
are.
compact.
Yeah, like.
Yeah.
And it has, so I also have rocking.
Are you guys like burn your marshmallow all the way, or like golden, or what?
That eat?
I'm just gonna face the smoke.
Oh!
Congratulations!
Oh my gosh, thanks guys. Thank you. Oh wow.
There's an assortment of drinks, hot dogs, marshmallows, and buns.
Let's go.
Please enjoy.
Thanks, guys.
Another bag for your garbage. Oh, that feels nice. Okay, toodles.
Doodles, thank you.
Be careful.
Thanks, guys.
Yes. XOXO.
What'd you guys get rid of?
John.
Don't make us
John and Dan.
All right, cool.
Where are they?
You don't know.
I don't know.
Oh, we told you stuff.
And they don't know.
Obviously.
I'm feeling pretty good. I definitely thought for a second that I wasn't getting a buff, which, to be honest, kind of surprised me because I have a state mate on my team and also helped with the fire when other people did not. So I'm happy that it did get there. I'm also happy that some people are not here, which is good. Yeah, I'm just happy to be here and hang out with this group because they're really wonderful. And I now know kind of who I'm a little closer with at this moment. I'm taking notes, but I'm not holding grudges.
But now we're all just sitting around the campfire. And yeah, Rachel cutting her hand was a little crazy, but apparently it's okay. Then I was standing with a couple other people and I found a sign and I was like, what is this sign? Like, does it have to do with an advantage or something? It was definitely just a sign for the camp. And right now I'm feeling pretty decent about the tribe. I did get a buff which was nice. I got it from Vishal.
Yep, made fire, which was cool. I think that's everyone's goal for when it comes to being on Survivor. Got it done pretty quick. She said under 5 minutes. For a couple nobodies out here in the middle of nowhere with a lot of wind, pretty good. Then all of a sudden we got to pick our buffs, and 2 of them left. They got abandoned, which kind of stinks because they're 2 guys. Kind of wish it would have been divided with a guy and a girl. Kind of outnumbered right now, but I think we'll be okay.
Not everyone wearing the buffs now.
What?
Oh, so now everyone wants to wear the buff.
It's gonna be cold. Coco, you have to make yourself.
Now everyone wants to wear the buff.
Cold? Thank you so much. So
it's the second place we got.
Yeah.
Wow!
Yeah, you guys killed it. You did a good job.
Oh, thank you.
Happy to be here. We thought 2 new tribe mates were coming, so this is a good
that's
consolation. We heard too many voices.
Overall, you guys are nice. Just talk whatever you
Enjoy, have fun. Thank you.
Thank you
so much.
Yeah, I'm feeling okay. Fire making was really interesting, that's for sure. I think it says a lot who is willing to step up and try to immediately take on some of the tasks that we're faced with. I think Ashton was kind of a badass for doing that. I think Trey has stepped up big time as our leader, which is great for me because Trey trusted me as the first person to give a buff to, meaning that I get an advantage. I think this means a big win for those of us who want to stay Illinois strong. But what I know that it means for sure is that I trust Trey very deeply. I feel bad about the safety chain thing though. I really wanted to pull Vincent first actually, but I could not figure a way to get him away from that fire. So it breaks my heart that he's swapped or wherever he is going. Oh shit, can I look at it now? Duh, I'm an idiot. Why did I look at that before?
Yeah, I mean, I'm super grateful for Cody for pulling me aside. I mean, I was second to last to get a buff, so that's nerve wracking and put me in a tough spot with. I had the final decision, and like I had a good relationship with Vincent, so it was hard to go with Ashton, but she put in a lot of work during the reward challenge, and just want to stay in good graces, and I think we have a good tribe moving forward. But it's hard. It's hard to shake it. And Tyler, he was my fellow Iowan, so that was hard too. But you gotta take it and move on. So I mean, when you find out that you're the second last person to get a buff, you definitely feel like you're on the bottom, kind of out of the loop. And now I'm not sure if I made the right decision, and I lost 2 potential allies. But I'm hoping I've made stronger allies that will keep me going forward. And I think I'm just going to do my best in the immunity challenges as well to ensure that I stay in this game.
Well, got him. So I got a buff. Yes! So Aaron picked me as part of that safety chain, and then I was able to pick Megan after that, who was my Wisconsin woman friend, and I did sort of poison the water against Vincent, who's very good at these games, very smart, and a very good talker, and was admittedly on everybody's top of the pyramid. Everybody loved him after making the fire. So when I returned to camp after getting my buff and watched sort of the end of that experience, I kept tabs on that Vincent stayed down attempting to make a fire, which we don't really need right now. It's day 1 and we all have warm clothes. But so I knew or was very confident that he didn't get it. And I did hold the tarp behind him, blocking the wind, in part contributing to that they did not get up. Just very excited for me because I think he really would have blown up my spot having played a different game and swayed people against me, and I'm hoping that I built some goodwill trying to like coach people through like his harsh comments upon departure, just to be like, hey, let that go. This guy is a really, really good game player, and like this is a part of the game. But yeah, I'm so thrilled that that went exactly how it went.
Yeah. No, like, we did not know what we were doing. You left the Uno cards on the table. We did not do that, right?
Yeah, Uno was big.
We did not know what we were doing.
That's how we decide who goes.
I'm guessing. Yeah, I know. We already know every other tribe did the Uno card.
No way. Uno cards. Team Bahu.
Yeah, maybe
Sponsored by Uno.
maybe they have like beige tan or something.
Sponsored by Uno. So I got into the tent and we played a game to see who got spots on the bed, and I won a spot and the person next to me also won a spot. And when I opened the sheet, there was an envelope under it, and I have it with me, and I have not opened it yet. And that's actually why I was hoping to get a confession, because I want to know what it says. I don't think my tribe mates noticed, because I did it really quickly. I also looked under the other side of the bed when the other person was gone, because they never opened their sheet, and I did not see one. So I think this is the only one. Congratulations, you have found the letter to your peer. This may not seem like much, but knowledge is power, and you will be able to send a letter to someone on another tribe from the state that needs you. You can handwrite a letter to someone from your state. If you choose to, you may also include an advantage with your letter to be given to the recipient. When you write your letter, bring it to a member of production who will then deliver it to the recipient in the dark during their next tribal council voting confessional. You may use this advantage anytime during the pre-merge phase of the game. Awesome. I'm so excited to use this. But yeah, vibes are really good. I'm got picked to abandon my tribe, and it just didn't feel right, so I offered if anyone else wanted to take it, and someone did, so I got to stay on the tribe, which is what I was feeling was right. So doing good.
All right, should be good. All right, go ahead.
All right, we are here at Camp Bahu. We didn't really play the buff game, which I thought was kind of strange. We all just drew cards for who was going to leave. And then what was also kind of weird is that Delta drew the leave card and then they did not leave. And Kelly had to like volunteer to go, which to me I was like, that's low-key, like if you drew it, you gotta go. So put me off a little bit, but we're all here now, we're vibing. I get really good vibes from like Carl, great vibes from Cameron. I feel really good about Allie and Hannah. And then I also locked in with Jeremy. So I feel pretty good right now. Snacks in a pouch, which I would love to read right now.
All right, cool.
Congratulations, you found the You Betcha idol. The idol will keep you safe from being voted out of tribal council. Please notify the producer that you find it as soon as possible in your next confessional. This idol cannot be stolen without the use of an advantage. You may give it away. You must notify Jeff before tribal if you've given the idol away. If you're independent, play the idol, you must do so after the votes are cast before the votes are read. Ask anyone if they have enough time to play the idol. When you play the idol, declare who you're playing it on. Jeff will ask if you are sure when you're playing the idol on that person. You must respond with an enthusiastic so you betcha. If done correctly, any cast votes against you or the person you played the idol on are nullified and will not count. This is so funny. Yeah. The last time you can use the idol is when there are 4. Damn, this is a really good survivor. 4 survivors remaining on your tribe pre-merge. After merge, it regains power. And the last time it can be used is when there are 5 survivors remaining in post-merge. We just make sure. Declare who you are playing it on. Jeff asks if you are sure you're playing the idol on yourself and that person. And Minnesotan, you betcha. Okay.
How's it going, Hannah? How's your first night on Survivor?
The first night is going really well. I think that alliances are kind of starting, at least for the first, whenever we vote the first person out here. I'm getting good vibes from Delta. She seems like they seem like they really want to work with me. I hesitate to work with them entirely openly, but I want to. Also, I want to find a way to work with Cam because they seem dope. And Maris I get good vibes from well as Carl. I don't. I think Cage is a little wild for me. I like his vibe, but I don't think that Cage is interested in working with me on a voting basis because I think he would go rogue and do whatever the hell he wanted. As far as the advantage I got, I don't know how I'm gonna play it, and I kind of think I want to not play it myself. I want to pass it off to somebody else, somebody I trust. Once I can finally build that with somebody. So the advantage is the screw your neighbor advantage, where I can choose two people from the same state to permanently switch tribes. And I think that means I choose one person from, like, I choose a state, and then I choose a person from that state on a tribe, and another person from that state on another tribe, and swap their places. Am I understanding that correctly?
Mhm.
Okay. I don't foresee me wanting to be the person that pulls the trigger on that. I want to pass that off to somebody else.
And then it was like pretty soon after that we had to do like the whatever.
Okay, so what'd you do? Let's do it now.
We didn't do it. I'm
Oh,
just
you
saying
didn't?
because
Oh,
I
yes.
feel like they might throw us into the challenge tonight.
That's yeah.
So,
well, okay, so this was on our old tribe, Nikki. I don't know if you caught this. The guy, he's the older guy with the glasses.
Yeah.
He kept pulling me aside and being like, dude, we're in, like, I'm gonna bring you in this alliance. Like, I'm gonna bring you in this alliance. I was like, it's cool. Like, who else is in it?
He must be
And he didn't say you. Like, he
side.
was saying he was sus of you, actually. And I was like, all right, this guy's leading it. I was like, he said I'm cool.
Already?
And then he didn't pick me. I was like, what the fuck did I do? So he must
Yeah.
have done something that, like, maybe he was like, I'm just gonna get Nolan to the side and, like, hit him against Nikki and never not get
Just
picked.
because you called that one guy old.
Yeah.
Oh, and it was Kelly. Oh, that was Kelly. That's right. Yeah.
Okay. This is like my worst case scenario. These guys are amazing. Everyone I've met is awesome. But I legit today was telling my coworkers, I just don't want to be in a tent with all guys. But they're being really cool about it. And I just got to remind myself, like, I'm strong and it'll be fine. Cause like, it doesn't matter. It doesn't, but it's just nice to have like maybe another connection in the room.
All right, so the game just started. For me, I'm the late one, so that off the bat kind of makes you feel like you're at the bottom of the tribe. So anytime you see some type of advantage, you usually don't want to go for it first. It's not my first rodeo. This is game number 20, but for me, it was like I felt like I'm at the bottom because I saw the chain of safety going on, and I'm seeing people rushing to grab other people. So that really puts me really low in the pecking order. Um, so for me, it was like I'd rather take something that's maybe a shot in the dark, safety without power. Once I seen it was two of us, I realized that it was a new tribe was going to happen. That was a no-brainer for me.
All right. Okay. A lot has happened tonight. I really like all the people on this tribe. I think I've already been approached by two different sets of two people about forming an alliance. So I think I'm in a very good spot. Oh, actually, no. There's three different trios of people have approached me, actually. I think that me and Kelly are just very much perceived as like very honest because of the way that we went about making sure that our like abandoning tribe members was random. So there's so much trust in like me and him specifically.
The fourth cat. Once a pack of 10, and now 2 cast out. The game is mayhem, and it won't stop. Choose one to take a journey. Don't pout. This just may help you come out on top. Okay. Deliberate amongst yourselves and choose one person to go to the top of the playground immediately. If a decision cannot be reached, your tribe captain has the final say. Ooh. All right, well. Yeah, who wants to go?
It sounds like it's going to be a challenge of some sort. Sure. Because they said come out on top, but like that doesn't sound like an individual. Or like an only decision making. Yeah.
Do you want to get your deck of cards?
Oh,
Cards. Do you want to do that unless somebody wants to go? Want to do random?
Cards will sort I'm tempted, but
Do
I'd
like one
rather
ace
just do
or
cards.
yeah, just whatever.
I'll let fate decide.
Yeah, we'll do ace through down. And whoever gets the ace, just
It's on the left.
or you just literally just put one ace and 8 cards. I mean, we'll have to, okay.
So you guys are gonna choose random?
We're gonna choose random.
Okay. Nobody's feeling bold and they want to volunteer.
I'm tempted, but I'd rather let him go. No, I'd
If
rather.
then
Should I?
we said if somebody wants to
Okay,
go, we're okay. I'm
We don't need the cards. I felt so bad.
Dynamics going on there. There's a lot of that interesting part of the game.
Yeah.
I pulled.
You get your.
I know. Yeah. What's your buff? What color are you? It's dark. I know, and everyone's got red on. I think it's red.
Okay.
Is it red? We're green. Okay.
You're green. Does anyone have like things that they specifically want to talk about before we start whatever this is?
So how did you guys pick?
Like you said, it was kind of very indecisive.
To do the journey, yeah.
Yeah, no one was volunteering, so I was like,
Yeah.
you said I was curious, and I was like,
Yeah,
okay, you go.
Yeah, everybody was like, quick to jump in on, like, okay,
Yeah.
go.
Yeah, no, I'm here to have fun. That's
Yeah,
interesting
no,
things.
I was like I was like ready to go play a game or something.
Yeah.
I was 1% away from like laying down in my bed to go to sleep.
Yeah.
We were like blew up our little mats and like got our
Oh, we
sleeping
haven't even,
bags and we like did some of those things.
Yeah. Well,
And
we
we're like,
start-
let's all go get some.
Pass it around.
Yeah, and then that's for next person quiet. So now random like
I'm good. I'm good.
No, we did like the Uno thing. We like all had Uno cards, and then 2 people had was a draw fours.
Yeah.
Oh, interesting.
Oh, wow.
So yeah, we didn't want to be.
Yeah, ours was also not like that. It was very handed over. We used that. We had a deck of cards we used for the fire.
Yeah, I heard about that. Yeah, I heard about that. No, we didn't want to be jerks anymore. And because it was brand new, right?
Yeah.
There wasn't like any sort of like, oh, this hierarchy of this person can do this.
Yeah.
I'll turn out.
I was the last one. I grabbed the last one out of our group, and I was still like, I don't know what's going on. I'm like, what is this? Like, am I supposed to do something with this? I was so confused and just like, adrenaline was pumping. I was like, oh my god.
I know. Ours was like, there were just like 2 people at first. I'm like, what's going on over there? And then they called someone else over. And then they called someone else over. And it was just like really confusing. And then there were just like 2 people standing by themselves watching us. It was kind of sad.
That's right.
We just didn't know that. Like, ours was like so secretive. It was basically kind of like we were so focused on like trying to get our fire back up and going because we got it out. And we're just like, yeah, there was stuff for fires and it was just yeah. Okay, well, I'll say my name. Trinity. I looked at the camera like.
I'm like super bad with names.
I know.
I don't know my first name.
I know. We just.
Wait,
Yeah.
it's the one.
What's that?
Carl. That's the vibe that I'm getting. Is that he might be the first one to know.
Say it out.
Carl.
I'm gonna say Nick for my tribe. I believe his name is Nick.
I'm gonna say Aaron for our tribe.
And I'm going to say John.
I hope I said the right name.
They won't know because we.
Yeah.
We say we have to do something so that we don't find out yet.
Okay, guys, are we hearing this? The puzzle that we did was a snowflake.
It's like a snowflake slider.
Call for like the
Okay. And then we all had a certain amount of time to figure out the slider, and if we didn't figure it out, we didn't get the
If
advantage.
we would have won, we would have got an advantage for the challenge. Then that keeps it even playing field.
Okay.
Oh, so we just all say we lost.
Yeah, but we don't know what each other did.
But that's not believable if nobody won it, I feel.
Well,
But
we
they
don't know, like, they don't know we're separate.
But at the challenge, then
we would find out if
Or we can just say we don't know if anybody won, but I didn't get it.
Yeah, but are we saying that the team gets an advantage at the end?
Yeah.
So then once we get to the challenge, then everyone's gonna find out that all of us lost because nobody's gonna get it.
we just say we didn't know how the others did.
But is it believable if everyone loses?
That's a more complicated story. I think we just say we could have, if we would have solved the puzzle, we would have all gotten an individual one because we took the chance.
Yeah.
We'd have all gotten an individual one. We didn't solve it in the time, so none of us got it.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think
I like
so
that.
too.
As in, like, we all work together.
Yeah, we all worked together. We tried to get it. We didn't get it in time.
Okay.
Wait, we work together?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Because we all volunteered there.
Yeah. And they've already seen individual advantages.
And it sounded like it was an individual advantage from the sheet. And honestly, it doesn't really matter because I can tell my team something different and they'll never know.
Right.
Until
Unless
you-
they eventually. But, like,
well, that's
so
true.
far
I
away.
know. Yeah. It's like the why. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And we're a group of losers, so they'll.
And they might think you lost your vote, but you didn't.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe you will.
Oh my god, I'm so stressed. I forgot about that part already.
Wait, what part did you say?
That you might lose your.
They might think you lost your vote, but you actually didn't. Maybe you will. I don't know. Yeah. Oh well. All right. Any final words?
No. Good luck.
Good luck. You guys-
What the heck was that?
Yeah, so that was a journey with us 5. So obviously it confirms that we know there's a 5th tribe now, but we're coming up with a story. Well, first we have to all select somebody we think is going to be voted out from our individual tribe at the vote. And if we get that wrong, we lose our vote for the second one. So all 5 of us have to try to get the person we set out for a stronger advantage. So that's the goal right now. But we also came up with the story to tell our tribes individually what we did so they don't kind of think we lost our vote or anything like that. Should be interesting how this tribe takes my story. I'm not a good liar, so we'll see how that goes.
So I just did the advantage of the journey, and nobody seemed to be wanting to talk to me. We had like so long to talking, and nobody suggested that we try to work together. Nobody was like being really vocal about it. Everyone was just kind of like shrinking back. I'm excited to see how it turns out, but I was a little disappointed. I wanted to see more gameplay. But I did get to talk to Chloe on the way back, and I feel like we're solid. So yeah, I'm excited.
So we just got back from our first journey, and it was an interesting like information gathering. So learning about how other tribes figured out how they kind of eliminated 2 people from their tribe, and hearing maybe some of the competitiveness and whatnot. But then we had to essentially predict who we think the next person that's going to get voted out from our tribe is going to be. And if we predict it right, we get an advantage. If we do not predict it right, we lose our vote. So not only did we just go off alone, we now have to orchestrate this next person being voted out so that we can get an advantage. So a lot of stress, a lot of anxiety, trying to figure out like, how am I going to bring up this name to now vote out, and also have this lie about what we were just doing. So we'll see what happens.
So everyone got their own puzzle, like a sliding puzzle. And we were. It was hard. Yeah, I didn't get it. Yeah. So we were timed. It was like one of the sand timers, and we did it separately, so we didn't know. If you win, you get an advantage. They didn't say what the advantage would be, and I didn't win.
You didn't lose anything though, right?
No.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wait, who won? Sorry.
Do you know?
I don't know. We did it separately.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah.
You said that.
Yeah, so nothing to report, but it was fun.
Yeah, thanks for coming in.
Played at all?
Yeah, who played on the other teams? Do you know?
Oh gosh, that I didn't know most of them. So there were like 5 of those.
So there's
See, so there's a 5th tribe, as we know.
So one of
Outcasts.
the older man, the one that was called out for being old.
Oh,
Kelly.
Kelly.
Oh, yeah, Kelly.
He was one of the outcasts, so he got.
Oh.
Are you serious?
He was their captain. He was their captain.
Oh,
How was that?
Damn.
not been able to decide.
Savage.
Oh, if you didn't decide, you lost.
Or what? Or, yeah.
There's no way.
Do you think he's a fall on your sword type guy? I don't know him. Did you?
I really like Kelly. That's
Wow.
Two tribes that were needed, and someone take themselves. And like take it's like playground thing. They're like a clubhouse or something. And so the 5 of us have to scheme a little bit, and if you're good at it, you can win an advantage for yourself. And I was great.
So, do you know who won it?
No, I do not know who.
Ash.
I'm
Confessional?
sorry, I'm rude.
Oh, just for yeah. So what did you have to do? Like, what was the challenge?
So it was sort of a puzzle against the other team. So we each had some time. You had to try to solve this jungle gym kind of puzzle, and then you could ask someone else about their puzzle, and you could either lie or tell the truth. And
Did you lie or tell the truth?
what do you think?
Yeah.
So
Yeah. So you were in teams doing the puzzle?
no, we were in because it was an individual award.
Yeah.
So we each did our individual.
Okay. Cool. Did they ask like what happened to you and like us?
Yeah. And so I tried not to tell too much.
Yeah.
Because I said like, where was you know, we saw you in the field, and then where did you go after that? And I just we're over in that direction.
Over yonder.
They did ask about the process, so everyone knew kind of different processes. So like all the stuff that we're doing, like who, you know, if you leave the tribe, things like that can come back up. So maybe something that I did there is an advantage for us.
Yeah. You told the truth. Yeah.
Yeah.
Good.
No, and
Like that's what I'm
So I
saying.
think you guys can understand where I'm coming from. Right?
Oh, yeah.
I think any of you in this situation, there's things that you would tell and things that you wouldn't tell. And if you believe in me, it's for the tribe.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's just
Wait, what is that? A flint?
it was just in the ground.
Oh, what the hell?
No shot. That's actually there.
Okay, I lied, but I don't want to do that. So I'm okay. So here I'm going to tell you the truth. This is 100% the truth. Okay, because I feel shitty about it, honestly.
No, wait, no, don't do this.
Okay, so here's what it was, because we all want to play the game as smart as we can, right? So we want to know what's going on and how this all works. Sounds like you might know those, but so we were told that we each had to pick who we thought out of our tribe was going to get voted off in the first round.
We have to go off of.
And if I was right about who we picked on the team, then I get an advantage.
Whoa.
And the more advantages that, the more people that got picked, the bigger my advantage would be if I picked the right person.
Wait, the more people you pick. Oh, you're picking one for each team.
Yeah, so we each picked one. So if all 5 of us were right, then we'd have huge advantage.
Wow.
Yeah, so the next council. So if you're not voted, I don't remember what he said if you don't go to council, but basically, whoever the 4 that goes to council or whatever, and I guess the 5th gets thrown out, then that just sort of magnifies. So if we're all right about it. I gotta go around. I'm exposing all my flaws and all of my strategy. Yeah. So we need to go around.
Gonna end up winning.
And I still win. But anyway, so I'd say we don't vote John, no matter what we do. This next.
Yeah.
I appreciate that. Okay.
I'll second that notion.
That's what I would say. You guys obviously can do what you want, but I'd love to
Stop
get,
it. Kelly's the kind of fucker who's gonna
Yeah.
win it all because he's just like, I just love everybody.
I just love everyone so much.
Bye.
I'm so surprised. I thought they were gonna like have us all risk our votes, but they didn't.
You were with other people.
Yeah, so it was one person from each tribe, and guess who was there from the outcast tribes?
Kelly?
Kelly.
No way. You haven't missed anything.
It was really weird though. There was like a little bit of time where we could talk before they started the challenge.
Move out of the smoke?
Yes, please. There was a little bit of time we could talk before they started the challenge, and like people were just like so quiet, not wanting to share. I was like asking questions about like details about their tribe dynamics and stuff like that. And they were just like, yeah, it's like really good. I'm having so much fun playing the game. I'm like, okay, then play the game. Like, tell me some details. Like, what's going on? Like, nobody suggested like trying Final 5, like nothing. So I was like kind of like disappointed. I thought it was going to be more exciting.
Who was there?
So what's
So it was Vishal. Vishal. It was Vishal Kelly. What's her name? Chloe from Michigan. And then I'm trying to remember the. Okay, so she has like brown hair. I think she's purple.
Purple, Minnesota.
Rachel?
No.
Ashton?
Yes, it's Ashton.
She was in a like Minnesota Wild thing?
Yes. And then we like basically after they set it up, we had these puzzles set out, and in the middle there was this hourglass, and they flipped the hourglass. We had like I think it was probably I don't know, I was stressing the whole time, but I think it was probably how long was I gone? A while. It felt like it was forever, but also like I needed more time. So, anyways, if you complete the puzzle and you finish it before the sand runs out, at your next tribal council, there's going to be an advantage for you. Like
So
waiting for you
someone
when you
can
go
win.
vote. And I didn't win, Chloe didn't win, and Deshaun won, Kelly won, and is that everybody? Yeah. Ashton did not win. What?
Did you get a penalty for it?
No, it was so weird. They like did not have a penalty for losing. So I was really surprised by that. I honestly was like, I feel like that makes me look bad, like being like, oh no, I didn't lose my vote, but like I actually didn't lose my vote. So
Hey,
I still have my vote.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, that's good.
Yeah. It was definitely fun. Yeah, absolutely.
What kind of puzzle was it?
It was a slider puzzle. There was a snowflake, like the one that was on the necklace. Yeah.
Yeah, probably lost that slide puzzle.
I've never done a slider puzzle before. I think I'll practice before I go on Real Survivor because that was really stressful.
How's it going, Cage?
It's going. It's a weird tribe I ended up on because you know, it's about half people that I was like, oh yeah, I was really excited to see them, and then other people I didn't really get to talk to at all. So I feel kind of exposed, but also safe because it's like I've got a handful of people who I think I can work with.
Who are those?
Looking for like Jeremy, or the the only two people from our state, so I feel like it's obvious, and then Delta, and then I'm blanking now, but there's 3 MBs on this tribe, so we clocked that pretty quick. It's not, we haven't really put it in paper or anything, but what else? There's a 4 that just got made between well, at least kind of, maybe a fake 4, between me, Delta, Jeremy, and shoot, I can't remember who just won the challenge. I can't remember her name, but I think that's most of what I got. All right, you ready? Go.
Yeah, we're ready. Okay, so I think Kelly dropped the ball a little bit in that the initial challenge for for passing the buff. I think he heard that we only had 10 minutes total, so he came in and told everyone that we got a challenge. Where I think if it was like, oh, if he had just been able to hide it and like just do it sneakily, we could have had a much more interesting situation. We basically, since it was out of the bag, he took me aside first. And told me that he had something for me. Extra phone, you have an extra phone used This is just an extra phone. Great. We used to tell them there was 5 people. I'm very grateful to Kelly right now. I feel a little bit sad that he decided to leave because I was like, fuck, now I feel like that I'm kind of the de facto leader because I started the fire and everything. I thought we did better than we did. We only got 3rd. I thought we would have gotten at least 2nd. Because I know I only heard one like cheer. I don't know, man. It was I miss Kelly already. I feel like we had a good vibe, and I was like, oh cool, you're the leader. I can be like the little sidekick guy over on the side. Like we're gonna have a good vibe, and unfortunately, yeah, I feel like that group over there might make me the leader.
What's that? Hi. I don't want that, but thank you. Yep, you got it. Looks like we're brushing over there.
You go.
Okay, so good morning, everybody. I'm nervous. I'm like shitting bricks. The bubble guts are already starting. I don't know. I feel like Sean is like really set up in our tribe. Everybody coming to talk to him, pulling him. So I feel like I'm behind the curve. I need to get to it, but you never want to be the first person pulling people because you know they're just gonna tell you whatever you want to hear. I want people to come to me. You can't be like too laid back. So really, I don't know. I'm making shit up as I go. So hopefully I'm not sniped today super early because I will be sick to my stomach. But hopefully I see me later on and tomorrow.
I'll go.
Yeah. Last night was pretty cold. The wind was nuts, which was awesome. It makes you feel like you're on Survivor. Even though our team definitely was the one that made fire last, we still were rivetedly over the top excited that we did it ourselves. And then it's really fun towards the end of the night when everybody starts whispering in corners. So now it's the morning and people are already going off to sides in our group. So this is really fun. So we're really starting to feel like Survivor. And the best thing is when you wake up and somebody goes, oh, we're already talking game. I'm like, yeah, it'll go quick. So let's talk game now. So I'm just excited. This should be fun.
Go.
Good morning. We made it through night one in the yurt. It was a lot colder than we expected in the yurt, but that's all right. We made it, but I think there was like an hour where everyone was just silent. Everyone was afraid to go to sleep. I definitely was trying to keep an eye on if anybody left together last night. So that kept me up for a long time, but we were good. And then worked in my favor just now. I ran into some people from my Illinois tribe over at the bathroom, so we were kind of sharing information. And good to hear that they're in a good place. They found people that they're good with. I've got some people that I'm good with. I feel like we've got a good 3 within the 6 that we're going to stick with, so hopefully I'm not being lied to. And I'll just keep my eyes open and see how it goes today. I'm excited.
Go.
Last night was freezing cold. I pee a lot, so I had to get up to go to the bathroom multiple times. Sarah got up with me, so we talked and kind of locked in our alliance. I feel like I'm talking loud. Yeah, I'm excited to see how everything plays out today. Hopefully we can win our first challenge.
Go.
Confession, just what do I want to talk about?
Yeah, just whatever you want to talk about for
yeah,
the night.
last night I slept well. Slept like a baby, actually. So I don't know what everyone else is talking about because I was nice and warm and toasty and snuggly. This morning, Sean and I, we had a conversation and we got a little final 3 deal with me, Chloe, and Sean. We'll start trying to expand that out throughout hopefully when we get to the merge. But yeah, things are looking hopeful. Things are looking hopeful here.
Were you there for that?
I was not.
The 5 Ds of dumping? What if we did it?
Okay, hold on.
Oh, no, that's Esther's.
Okay, I'll wait. Okay, I'll wait.
She's what we taught us.
Well, Esther says it will.
Yeah, please show us.
500 feet from water and any people.
1 minute.
And a bunch of other things. Then, dig a hole about this deep. Caca, right? That's what that's called? Yep. And then what's next, guys?
Dump, baby.
Dump.
Deep knees.
Deep knee dump.
Good. All right, go.
Okay, just got done with the first night. Not bad. Very, very windy, so the huts were flopping all over the place and plastic was very annoying, but got a little cold when the cold front blew through, but we all survived. So no one's complaining. That's kind of a shocker. No one's too upset. The morale's up, so excited for the first day and get going with the challenges.
Are you going to ask me questions or you just want me to talk?
How was your night last night? How was night 1?
First night was really good, getting everyone set up in there. It was like a fun little slumber party. And everyone went to bed. We were a little sad because we were supposed to get 1 extra reward and they didn't bring it to us yet. We're still waiting on that. But we would have gone to sleep a lot better if we had had that. And yeah, it got cold in the middle of the night. Everyone was kind of, I grabbed a hat. Someone else was like, oh, I can put my hood up. Like, it was kind of like, oh my goodness, we went to bed. It was warm, and middle of the night, it got chilly, but it was really nice to wake up with everyone this morning and built a fire, and they had some hot dogs. And we're ready to go. We're excited for today.
Okay, team, day 2, feeling great, not too tired. As far as how the night went, Vishal was snoring just a little bit, but like no hate, I snore sometimes, but based off of what I heard, I did not snore. It was just his fault. But it's okay. No shade to any of the tribe mates. We're still one big happy family. But to recap, I stand by what I said last night. So Esther and I are very close because we're on the Wisconsin tribe. And then people that I want to grab in is definitely Rachel, Steph, and then we're kind of waiting on that 5th person. My eye is on Thomas. I know Esther also mentioned Eva, so we'll kind of play around with who we want our 5th person to be.
Hey, morning.
How was the night, fellas?
We almost died.
Yeah,
Do you know that?
thing fell in. You can look at like how it looks. So
Some of these stakes, they did not do their job. They came loose. It was big gusts of wind. I'm suing.
One Airbnb refund.
I'm crazy.
Actually,
I mean, I think I got some good sleep. I got like a good 2.5 hours of solid floor. You know?
solid floor.
Solid floor, yeah. Need that for your back sometimes.
Lumber support.
Banging on the door.
Bang it away.
Was it the one that's across?
Yeah. And that place was nice and warm. I totally wanted to stay.
Just wait a little longer.
Yeah.
Oh, hey! Did you catch what happened?
Yeah,
Your production team have a good slumber?
Yeah. They sleep through the day.
Did you tell them what happened?
Dude, our
So Kelly is like such a nice guy, and we sent him off on the adventure, whatever it was, and we thought he'd come back and tell us the truth, and he didn't. And looking back, I realized his first story had some holes because I kept being like, "Wait, what? What about this?" And then 5 minutes goes by, and he's like, "All right, give me the mic." And he's like, "I didn't tell the truth," and that's like such a Kelly moment, and it makes me think he's gonna like win it all because he's just winning over, I don't know, at least just me in the social game. Um, but it was weird sitting around getting to know each other, which is good and part of strategy, but also like how much do you share? And like I'm a loudmouth, so I just say what's on my mind and realize I need to shut up and in some cases and just keep some of ideas to myself because I said one last night. Kelly was like, "Oh, please don't do that." I was like, "Oh, yeah, I probably shouldn't."
We just survived our first night. Nobody wanted the bed, so I took the bed. It was a little cozy and warm, but it was super windy, and our yurt almost fell over in the middle of the night, and the walls were flapping everywhere, and it was just smack in the middle of the bed, and I'm like, why did I take this? But we got through. It was good bonding. I think our tribe really bonded when everybody started trickling in with the emotions of getting left off the tribe. I think it really helped bond us last night. So I think we got a tight team. I think the people who got there first had a little bit more time to sit and bond. So I don't know if that's going to carry through and give us a stronger bond in alliances. But yeah, Kelly, he doesn't know Survivor. He's super honest. He immediately he tried to lie right off the bat a little bit about the journey, but he did not like lying. After about 3 minutes, it just ate him up inside, and it's just it. What a guy! I mean,
was not a lot of sleep going on, although I heard it was worse in other places. Last night I made a decision to say one of the challenges that I had, a personal challenge in terms of with some of the other groups, and I don't know whether that's going to pay off for me or whether that's going to bite me in the ass. So we'll see. See about that. Today, I hope we have a lot of challenges and stay really busy because it's a little cold and pretty tired. So, but I feel really good about our group. I think we've got a good tribe, and I think we can win one of these today and hopefully relax a little bit while everyone else votes people off.
Oh my god. No, I think we're good. We're good. Yeah. 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 Are we allowed to curse? Sorry. I think so. Shooting the things.
It's going.
Good, I think.
So first night with the tribe, we kind of had an awkward departure of our old tribe, which was interesting. But now we know that they're on a new one. So
Oh, how do you know that?
The water well. We were able to figure it out, and the what's it called? The journey that Archer went on, or not Archer's Arch. I can't remember, but I'm terrible with names. That she went on was able to tell us that we have a 5th tribe. So we'll see how that goes today. They said that we were gonna have 3 tribals and 1 winner, but now we have a 5th tribe. So who knows how that's gonna go.
Last night was loud, a lot of wind. Got cold really quick, but I'm feeling good, even better than last night socially.
Okay, say more.
Yeah, so I think at this point we've got a pretty good 5 in our group. So we have 8 in our tribe right now because of the 2 that left. So between myself and Megan, Trey, Milo, and Ashton, that 5, all 5 of us have had good opportunities to confirm that we feel good about the 5 of us. The fun twist that we found out this morning, so Ashton had a journey last night. She came back after her journey, kind of detailed what happened on the journey, that there was a puzzle that they all had to do, that none of them got it, and so it was kind of null.
She told the whole tribe that.
She told the whole tribe in the tent about what happened.
Okay.
And then this morning, we had a really lucky moment where the other 3 had left the tent for a little bit, and the 5 of us kind of made eye contact and looked in the tent. It was just the 5 of us, and she was like, okay, I need to tell you what really happened at the journey. And what really happened on the journey was that each person that got sent on the journey had to pick one person in their tribe that they think was going to be the one voted out first.
Did she tell you who?
She did, yeah.
Who
She said it's going to be Aaron.
Okay.
She picked Aaron.
Okay.
Now, for me, it's a little tricky because Aaron and I were on the red
right.
state groups, right, when we first started, which we don't have like a confirmed alliance, but I can tell he keeps trying to cook something up, so I'm going to keep him comfy and, hopefully keep that intact.
Go. Just got done sleeping through night 1. Didn't actually sleep at all. I was up for a lot of that night. I was just tossing and turning, couldn't get any good sleep. Also just think about the competition, trying to keep an eye on everybody. I don't think anybody was sneaking out too much at all, so I don't think anybody was out there looking.
We just woke up. Last night was colder than expected. I'm pretty sure nobody got any sleep. I did, however, catch Jeremy in the middle of the night sneak out of the tent. And I asked him what he was doing, and he said he had to pee, but he didn't go anywhere. He was doing something outside. So I know where he was, and I might go and investigate, but TBD.
Okay, well, it's the first morning, and it is really cold. Did not get much sleep, but that is to be expected. All things considered, though, I'm still feeling pretty good. Maris is right over there. We were just talking, we were walking to the bathroom together, and she was like, "Hey, listen, Karen, I feel really good about you. I feel locked in with you." I was like, "Yes, yes, yes."
All right, Bahu, are we ready to head to our first tribal immunity challenge?
Let's go! Everyone's gonna hate us.
I should have had a chocolate bar before this. Would have been proper fuel.
A bag out of a porta potty.
Oh.
Oh my god!
As you can see, we are playing tug of war. A tug of war round robin. This rope can hold 8 players per side. It might get a little tight, but do what you can with the space you got. On survivors ready, go. Tribes will pull the rope. The bandana needs to pass the orange rope. If the bandana passes the orange rope, that tribe wins the round. After the round robin is complete, the top 2 scoring teams will go into the final round face-off. The winner of that will win both reward and tribal immunity. You guys want to know what you're playing for? Yeah! So first, Survivor Midwestern Mayhem breakfast. Yeah! Come on. Oh! Bacon. Oh! Sausage. Oh! Hot coffee. Oh! Maybe some other goodies. Worth playing for? Yeah!
I know.
Alright, first up we got Wahoo versus Meatball.
Wahoo versus Meatball.
Alright, you guys can set the rope down for a sec. Quick fact check, because I kind of forgot. How'd y'all sleep last night? Good. Player didn't get anything. Oh, unfortunate. Wahoo, what did you guys get delivered to your camp?
One bag. Marshmallows.
Third place marshmallows. How did that hit?
Yum. It did really. It hit okay. It hit okay.
Better.
And then, Manila, what'd you get delivered?
We had hot dogs, marshmallows,
Second place from the Network Campfire Challenge. Igasho, nothing for you. How do you guys feel not being on your tribes anymore?
At first I was mad that I wasn't on the tribe, but then I thought about it more, and I was on the bottom of the bottom, and now I have new life. We have unity. But like everybody else that got picked 6th, 7th, and 8th, they got to think about that. They're on the bottom of their tribes, and there was people that picked 1st and 2nd. You got duos just like that, and all of us are good and unified. So at first I was mad, but it was honestly a blessing, and I'm happy.
We have pretty unique quick twist with bestowed with buff safety chain. Who was one of those picked 6th, 7th, or 8th, like Nolan said? Sarah, I see your hand up. How did that feel? Kind of coming close to the end and just seeing the twist unfold.
Well, I felt like middle school. I don't know. Our group was like literally 15 feet away from the rest of us too, so it was like, I don't know. I started shouting compliments, and I think that sealed the deal for me. So. I was the 8th pick, so I don't have any blood on my hands at least, but it wasn't a good place to be.
Anyone else worried who was one of the last ones picked on their tribe? Not wanting to share, really. Ashton?
Yeah, I was last, but I was like, I wasn't paying attention. So they're like, we couldn't even get you to like go where you're going. So, and then I didn't have any blood on my hands, like I didn't have to make a decision. So that like, even though it's like in the middle, it feels like the right place for right now. It's still so early in the game that we're trying to figure out where we're at in the lives and
Finally, we had one last little twist last night, the journey. Who went for each tribe? Raise your hand loud and tough. Yeah, Chloe, Ashton, Vishal, Delta, and Kelly. Any of you want to speak on what how that went? No, not really. Vishal, how did that go?
Good. It was good to see the other tribes and then confirm the 5th tribe that we expected as well.
Anyone not on the journey you want to talk about the kind of how they felt losing a tribe member periodically and then seeing them come back? Yeah, Jeremy.
I felt like, Delta, they were good representatives to go on that for us. And then we also just had some good conversations just about like our personal lives while that was going on. So it was honestly a really good experience, a bonding experience for our tribe in that moment. And so I was really happy to share that with them.
When Delta was away.
Yeah, when Delta was away.
Delta, how does that make you feel? Knowing you missed out on half hour of bonding.
You know what? It is not what I want to hear, but it's the risk that I took offering to go. So I'm happy with my decision, but obviously it comes with that risk, and I took it. So, yeah.
It wasn't like we didn't talk. I'm sorry, I didn't mean it like that.
You're good, man. You're good.
We were just bonding.
We were just
Once you left everything.
All right. Awesome. Let's get to survivors ready.
Ready.
Sorry.
Go. Midwest, 1 point. All right. We have Zagid versus Manetwa. Survivors ready. I want to see it real soon. Yeah. Go. Ready? All right, Igasho's first round. Bahu's 0-1. Survivors ready.
First one, right away.
Go! Higasho pulling hard! Higasho is 7 men! How much do you want for it? Pulling hard! I'll tell you spell again. Watch you go Wow! Well down! Higasho, 1 point. Bahu! Well fought. Unfortunate loss there. Pull taut, y'all. All right, survivors ready. We have Zagid versus Miquam. Survivors ready. Go! Guys, it didn't work. That was hard. That was harder than the last one.
We should just look.
We should just, yeah. Guys, you know
Okay,
what?
all right.
We're good at this.
Bahu versus Manetwa. All right, survivors ready.
Ready.
Go! Strong start for Bahu, but then Manetwa pulled ahead.
No.
1 inch. All right, good. All right.
Instead of saying
Miquam, Igasho, survivors ready. Go! Survivors ready? Yeah. Go!
Hold! 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 Hold!
Whoa! Wins the first round. I think we lost. Oh my God. Good effort. He's 1-1, 2-0. Yes. 1-1, 2-0.
Yes, sir.
All right, big round. This is to tie it up. Survivors ready. Manetwa versus Castro. Go! 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 Dead locked. Manetwa pulling hard. Manetwa. Little slash this way for the Castro.
Been thrown way too many times.
Either way, we're gonna be horizontal on the ground.
Picasso
I better not be a trap.
Rusaki for bragging rights.
Right.
Survivors ready. Go. All right, Mikwam and Manetwa, you're both 3-0. This is the championship round.
30 seconds away from breakfast.
Auntie, are you proud of us?
Auntie!
I'm gonna pull the string a little bit closer to my direction since
All right, here we go. For tribal immunity and the breakfast reward. Mikwam versus Manetwa. Winner will not be going to tribal in this first round, will not be one of the first 4 people voted out of this game. Give me another inch, y'all. 1 inch. All right. Survivors ready?
Yes.
Go! Let's go! Let's go! If you have the time, set up your chairs in a nice little order facing the spot you think Jeff would be best to be. And Jeff will come set up tribal themselves as well. Yeah. Well fought. Thank you. You got a bit of time. Get scrambling. Probably lots to talk about. First real round of strategy. Let's do it.
All right, guys, we're gonna do a quick little mat chat here. All right, Mikwang, how we feeling winning the first immunity challenge?
Oh, we're so good.
So who was leading the strategy? What was the strategy?
We all contributed.
Yeah?
It felt so good. Like I can't even.
Mike was our anchor.
Yeah.
Chloe's idea.
Sean had great ideas.
Yeah. And we all worked
Chloe
from
was,
the
like,
very
on
first
it.
poll of the first match. We did our strategy. We never stopped.
Yeah, Sean had some good wiggle strategy. Everybody was.
Everybody was
Yeah.
Very
So
good.
We listened to each other.
That was the one
Yeah.
thing we never.
We've been
we
Lachey
never-
and I are in the middle.
We had one person talking. That was it.
Everybody else had everybody yelling. Too many people.
Very good. Very good. You guys, how do you guys feel now being in front of all the tribes and dominating the rest of the tribes?
I think
Oh,
we
it
have
feels
something to
amazing.
prove, and I think we did.
Yeah.
Like losing in the fire last night and then
Yeah.
winning this morning. It's
Last
today's
fire,
a
we
new
had a-
day.
That actually helps us, I feel like, because we didn't
Realized
walk
how
in.
hungry we were.
Mhm.
Yeah, we were all saying on that like third round, we're feeling our muscles feel weak. We're already feeling like a little dizzy. So like we need those eggs. I personally need that coffee.
I can't wait to eat those eggs, man.
Yeah.
Very good.
We're not gonna be the first people voted out.
No.
We're at least gonna get 36th place.
All right, gang, congratulations.
Thank you.
Please go ahead and get your breakfast.
Hell yeah!
Oh my god.
You just want
Just a little. That's perfect. Thank you.
On the plate.
How are you doing? Do you need anything else?
No, actually, well, actually, there's one right here.
I didn't mean to look like a little loser.
Oh, if you would have puked, that would have been awesome.
Yeah, hell yeah.
I would have been all in.
Camera, come here.
That's my team.
I'm not gonna lie. Like, my husband would have been like, "This fucking bad," or he would go, "Of course."
And my wife would have been.
You're always
My wife's answer would have been, "You were on the puke girl team."
Yeah.
Like, yes, I was.
Hey, you want a croissant?
If it doesn't show you, I will go as hard as I will until I throw up.
Love it. Love the dedication.
Sorry.
Serve me a food. I don't know.
Okay, guys, so we won the first challenge. Honestly, I really like everyone on my tribe, like vibe-wise, and I feel like we have good variety of skill sets. I'm in a tough spot right now, not because I think I'm the one that's going to go home, but I feel like everyone wants to work with me in some way. So like I think Chloe thinks either me or Sarah is her number one. Sarah thinks I'm her number one. Miles thinks I'm his number one. Lachey thinks I'm her number one. And so I'm like, oh my God, what the fuck do I do? So there's a core 6, which I'm feeling confident in. The easy vote would be Trinity, but then I burned my bridge with Lachey. Lachey has an extra vote. I gave her that extra vote. So I found the advantage was like, hey, you're the leader and you had it was in the buff. You just take it. So I got it for her. The only reason I did that is because I found the oh sorry advantage. So I already have an extra steal to vote. And I found another advantage under my pillow. Oh my God, so much. And it's like write a letter, but I don't even know who the fuck I would write it to at this point. I don't know what's going on. Maybe after this tribal I can get some more information. And then I find the fucking idol, but so did Sarah. And she was kind of hovering. She was hoping I didn't see it, but she was standing closer. So I'm like, hey, I'll try and distract them. You grab the idol. So like, I know where every advantage from our tribe is on our team. Like if there's another advantage, 1, that's a crazy amount of advantages. 2, how do I know where all fucking 4 are? Like what? So not only am I positioned what I think super well for the start of the game, I'm also like in control or have power over advantages. 4 of them. Literally not a single person has gone home yet. Like, these people don't know who they're messing with, but they will. So
I did go to bed last night insanely anxious because Lachey told me that Sean has already been plotting. Sean is, I've already said it in my last confessional, it was like I was already like really kind of threatened by him because I kind of know him. I don't think he knows who I am. And I've seen him play and he is insanely chaotic and loves to lie all the time to try and gain control of the game, which is fine, but I don't fuck with that. So last night, Lachey came to me and said, and her and I are locked, and she goes, just so you know, like, I heard, like, Sean told me that Chloe said your name. I'm over here like, Chloe, like Chloe's like so quiet. I don't see her like going up to Sean and going, we have to get Trinity out. But I've only talked to her a few times, but that didn't sit well with me, and I was able to process it. Honestly, I'm kind of happy she told me so I could process it overnight. I really think it was a lie, and I think he's trying to pin the girls against each other.
Hey, I'm like trying to find numbers. So this is perfect. What do you feel? me.
Yeah, but a lot of these games are harder than you have to find stuff. So I heard you guys see this. They're like combined teams.
Yeah, that would be the spirit.
Yeah, we were looking around
It's,
the tent.
not
There
big.
wasn't anything.
Oh, no, you can't find it. I'll look.
I've been looking all over for idols or something that sticks out, maybe a piece of paper or a bag or whatever the hell it's going to be in, and I haven't found shit yet. But I haven't really had a lot of time to look. My eyes, I'm like a tweaker. I'm looking everywhere, but I feel good about Vincent. Me and him had a good talk again yesterday. Kelly's just such a straight shooter that it's like he's a guy you want to ride with. Jake is just a sweetheart. I liked him. Me and Nikki, we got voted like off of our original tribe. We decided to stick close together. Me and Dan, we just made like a little thing because we slept on the bed together. So we're like, man, if we slept on the bed together, we're gonna ride together. So
based off yesterday's events, Kelly tells us they had this whole journey where they had to pick people who were going to go first, and John was picked from our tribe. I think I said this in my last confessional. I know John's past LRG history. I know he's LRG Villain of the Year by his own terms. So definitely something to keep an eye on. Talking about doing a Iowa, Michigan thing and just kind of rocking with that. And just having like a smaller group within that even so is so good just to like lock in with like Nolan and Jake. I feel really good with from the pregame social hour. And I really just, we're going to go tribal. So it's really important for me to lock the numbers early. So really glad to have that going in. I hope they're locked in as well.
If we're thinking it's not going to be a challenge, then we keep Dan for speed. Or a puzzle.
Yeah.
Like when I play these games, like I still could do like as hard as you could.
Okay.
And like that's what my friend thinks all the time. Like, what do you do? Because his brother's so fast. And he's like, find a duo and just lock it in.
Yeah.
I haven't locked in with a duo yet.
Yeah.
But if you want to do that, okay. Yes. So you get those here.
Because you know the game and you know how to play, and yeah. So when if we maybe it's getting ahead of ourselves, but if we make it to like a swap or something, do you want to strategize on like not like don't be so like obvious about it and try to like ignore each other, but then like find each other at some point.
Yeah, exactly. Just like split.
Yeah.
I think he's loyal and good. Even in that game, they're all seeing us from we're going by safe. It's just Kelly and Dan.
I also have literally not talked to Dan once on that anything electrodes, so I don't particularly.
Who came with Dan? You came with Dan, you said? I came with Dan. Who came with Dan? John. I came with Dan. Oh, yeah, John. Okay. Well, Dan was like before we were waiting for flags. Dan was like, I met John to wake up early. After this. But like,
You scrambling motherfucker. Let's do it. Good. Good for time. I see Dan. Hi, Kelly. I shouldn't play with my heart though. Who?
I mean, we're good all the time. we're gonna lose again.
Yeah,
So
he did
it's
tell
one
us
of
the
the first.
truth. Oh, I gotta get my Michigan. Go on. I'm looking for this. He's doing the talk is okay. Yeah, I know.
I was
Everybody goes off. We're gonna see him off. Yeah.
what I appreciate you is that you're like, I think I've honestly been really direct. And you being that sense, like, keep me here because this, like, yeah, like, let's just be right up in front. Let's get out.
That's
So,
sweet. Thank you.
Yeah.
Because we're all a bit gutted and salty.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna leave.
I can't find my dad. I thought I took it off.
You lost it. Did you get a chance to talk to Nolan at all about it before?
Not officially. I thought you guys might have called that 10. No, okay. Good to know.
I was in the 10 the whole time, but I don't think you did that.
Yeah, we just keep it cool. Yeah, keep it all serious. We used to be a Kelly guard.
Yeah.
He's just sitting at the
I feel like we don't need to scramble with Kelly. We can kind of just handle it last minute.
Yeah, I agree.
No problem. This is how most of the they always want to make a big move, and you say, "Hey, I'm doing a big move just to do a fucking big move."
Or like anytime one of the first start doing them good goes one week saying, bro, like I got that rep on my stick, bro, because I'm only about a girl anyways. But it's like that shit always follow me. So people are like, I want to make a move on John, and I'm like, bro, I'm gonna always be a target. Yeah, and I ride for my people every time. I'm with you, bro. I'm with you 100%. Who do you think is next? Who do you think will have it?
They were talking about Kelly. Because they were the hot states out. You think Kelly's over when he's telling the truth. Let's just go Dan. And
I said, so Dan was the one that started my tribe. We didn't really talk, but we both lied. We didn't get the thing last. I had the last buff, and they said I could take the last buff or give out 2 envelopes. So I'm like, I don't want to fuck somebody, so I gave him the last buff. He decided to not take it, and he took the last envelope. But he told the story, so I stuck with it. Okay. So I feel like he feels like he owes me, so he wants to work with me.
All right, welcome to your first tribal, Agasho. How are you guys feeling after that challenge?
Yeah, very disillusioned. Yeah.
Did you expect it to be that physical of a challenge right off the bat?
Yeah, I thought so.
Dan did. I
Yeah.
called it. As soon as I saw we had 7 guys, I said, watch it be tug of war, and then we'll do good because we have 7 guys, obviously, was the thought going into that one. But
They just had a tank. That guy in the back for the winning team was just.
Well, there's 2 of them, yeah.
There's 2 of them. I mean, there was just that was me and Nikki's old tribe, and now we're here. So.
I wanted to beat him so bad.
Yeah, I did too.
What was Scramble like getting back to camp?
Next question.
Okay, Vincent, what was Scramble like getting back to camp?
What was Scramble like? Well, I've done one of these games before, and it was very much like we'll stand around in a circle for half the talking time, and we'll all just kind of stare at each other awkward and be like, so. But I think we all were like, let's start looking for prizes and goodies, and I think Scramble, I feel clean to me. It feels like there's a clear path, and sounds like people are on that path.
Yeah, when I came up, it looked like everybody was looking for idols. Did anybody find one?
Cat,
Jake,
mice.
has there been talk about any advantages or idols yet?
Well, we've had our group search that seems like it's been unsuccessful. There's also been talk yesterday on the journey of like potential advantage stuff with that. But I think we've all been pretty open, just sharing our collective like knowledge about what we think's going on. So that's been good for us.
Let's see. Nikki, we haven't heard much from you. How do you feel the vote's going tonight? And do you feel like you guys are a unified front?
I have no idea what's going to happen.
Nobody's been talking to you?
I don't know. I don't want to say anything.
I mean, I've seen plenty of people pairing off. You didn't pair off with anybody?
I know.
No.
Okay.
Santa Claus isn't real. I don't know. It's like my old.
Sun lifetime.
Nolan.
I'm sorry, I'm not giving you anything.
You pass Michael.
But I'm literally not going to do that.
How do you feel going into the vote tonight? Do you feel pretty secure?
I feel just as nervous as everybody else
Yeah.
does. I'm sure people are told you're secure, and that's the whole part of the game, but who knows who's being lied to. I guess whatever happens, even if it's me, I just hope everyone moves as unified, because that's what this tribe's got to do. We already kicked off from our old tribe, so I think the biggest thing and the biggest factor in the vote is just unity moving forward, and I think that's what I'm basing mine off of tonight.
Dan, given the
Bangering.
pace of the game and all the twists that have been going on, do you expect it to slow down or keep ramping up?
I think it's gonna have to ramp up, and you expect it to, but you just gotta try to keep your feet under you and keep a rhythm through it, and just focus. You want to think about the big picture, but you got to focus on the present moment just as much. Do it.
All right, sounds good. I'm going to be heading over.
I would like to still be friends, and nothing personal. I heard your name floated out, so gotta roll with it.
Feeling rough about this. Everyone I really, really like. But I think this makes the most sense for the team. And my guess is this is the direction it's going.
I feel very bad, but eventually this game's got to turn my warm heart cold.
All right, before I read the votes, does anybody have an advantage or an immunity idol they would like to play? All right, I will read the votes. First vote, Dan. Second vote, Kelly. Third vote, Dan. That's 2 votes, Dan, 1 vote, Kelly. Fourth vote is Dan. That's 3 votes, Dan, 1 vote, Kelly. Fifth vote, Dan. That's 4 votes, Dan, 1 vote, Kelly. The first member voted out of Higasho is Dan. Please come up and we will snuff your torch.
Don't eat so much food.
Yeah. Or get your way back in. Yeah. Seriously.
Unfortunately, Dan, your tribe has spoken.
We love you, man.
All right, Dan, what do you think went wrong?
Hey, I have no idea. I don't know. Maybe somebody had it out for me. Maybe somebody was pulling some strings. Maybe I'm just too weak. Maybe I was talking too much.
Any last words? You rooting for anybody on your tribe?
I don't know. I thought me and Nolan were solid. I guess not. No, I'm over him.
Last night, while we were getting ready to go to bed, it was me, Rachel, Esther, and Steph. And Rachel kind of grabbed onto Esther and I, and we looked on Steph. It was like, this is it.
Yes, we redeemed ourselves. Sarah, what are you considering for the vote tonight? I feel like for the first vote, there's not a whole lot of factors that really go into it. Or less. Nick, so we won the first challenge in fire making. However, we very much lost at the first challenge. Is strength going to be something
that you're considering for this vote?
That's a good question because it's kind of unlikely you're going to have another physical challenge after just doing such a highly physical challenge, you know, and you might have strengths in one thing, weaknesses in another. So if say some people perform bad in one challenge, that doesn't necessarily mean they're going to perform bad at a different challenge because it's a different skill set. Vishal, you really shouldn't put my name out there. I know what you did on the playground last night. Not very kind of you to throw my name. So hopefully you go instead of me.
Hearing my name get thrown out just because of the journey, and I don't think people trust the information I gave them, which is fair since it was a lie. So it's between me or Sarah is the other name I have. I have to go with her.
Said you wanted to work with me, and then you threw my name out. Not cool.
I'll read the votes. First vote. Oh. Second vote. Sarah. One vote Sarah. One vote Vishal. Vishal. Two votes Vishal. One vote Sarah. Vishal. Three votes Vishal. One vote Sarah. First person. Good Vishal. Love you, Vishal. Here, bring me the torch. Vishal, the tribe has spoken.
Thanks, Jill.
Okay, grab your things. I'll take the torch. And Vishal, I got.
Really surprised from the conversations I was having. I could tell people were feeling uneasy about my journey, and like I heard my name, so I knew I didn't really have a shot at this one.
Yeah. Nobody's saying anything yet.
That's why I wanted to be able to. I'm just like, yeah. Like,
Oh shit,
we got
dude.
band-aids?
You okay?
Yeah. Ashton just told us this morning that they also had to say who their first person to be voted out will be if we go. Otherwise, she loses their vote. She said Aaron. Now.
Interesting. Did Ashton tell the whole tribe that?
She did not tell them. Ashton did not tell the whole
Did she tell everyone except Aaron, or who did she tell?
She told me, Cody, Milo, Megan, and her. Obviously, she was in there. But that seems to be like the five we're going with right now.
Interesting.
Which I trust them personally.
That's the Hammock Alliance, right?
That is the Hammock Alliance.
I dropped it in front of people. Oh. Okay, so I found an idol. And it is a state idol. So it can only be played by or for someone from Iowa. And I think, I have to double check, but I think Milo's the only person on my tribe left from Iowa. And I'm feeling good about Miles. I think I'm going to share it with the five. So me, Miles, Cody, Ashton, Trey. And then I might share it with Rachel as well because I don't think it will affect this vote. I think, based on what that says, we will have a mini tribal council with our team. I think as we dwindle down. So that's good through. It's good through 4 of our purple. Yeah, you could read it to double check. But then it said something about if you win your mini tribal council, this is like null and void or something. So there's something about our tribe will eventually go to a mini tribal council, and I'm assuming then we'll compete against the others, whether there's tribe swaps in there or not. So yeah. Go on.
Don't mind me.
Oh, God, sorry. If I can, like, we literally all sat in the tent together and we're just like, can't wait till Ashton comes back and tells us a nighttime story.
Okay.
Like, that was not a joke.
Okay.
So, like, nothing happened. You're not, like, on the outs by any means whatsoever.
Thank you.
Yeah.
What are you? How are you feeling?
So, if I'm being completely honest, and it's so early, like, Cody, Trey, Milo. Those are three pretty quiet guys
Yeah.
who have not said too much to me.
Okay.
That doesn't mean that I think anything should happen about that,
Yeah.
but it does make me
Nervous. Yeah.
it makes me nervous in the way of like
No
I would
conversations
feel
or-
better. Like, are they talking to you?
A little bit.
Okay.
So a little bit with Milo, and I feel like they're both so helpful at camp too. Like, so, I mean, everyone's just like, oh, we're so nervous, we don't know what to do, and I feel like nobody wants to say the first name or like say who it should be,
But I don't want it to be me or to be
me. Correct. So like, how do we come up with a name of like?
Are you two? I mean, so if we've got us four, Rachel and Milo, Megan, Ashton, figure out what Rachel's saying. Yeah. Okay. Okay about that. Okay.
I hate it.
I know, but we can bob around and get enough information. We'll bring it back. Okay, so
you
who for today? Well, we don't have a name yet. He's gonna go chat with Rachel right now.
Okay.
And get the info of whatever he got from Ashton, and then let us know what name. I guess.
Yeah.
I just don't care. I'll follow it.
I know.
And throw a vote where they want to throw a vote. It's just nerve-wracking because there's not been a lot of chatter. So.
Yeah. No, I agree.
Do you guys have a name one way or the other of the other three?
I mean, we've been hearing things floating around. Unfortunately, we've been hearing floating around. So I don't want you to be out on that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I also don't want it to be
Yeah.
so
Right.
like,
Okay.
I mean, I don't want it to be anybody, but
I
you
know.
know.
I'm getting concerned
I mean,
now.
you're good with me. Like I honestly feel very fine.
Same.
So yeah, I've been getting along with Rachel. I feel like she's really good.
Yeah.
So those are kind of where I want to not go for it. So.
Right. Yeah. No, I'm in with that too. I wouldn't be
Anybody here specifically like good with?
I feel good with Rachel just from Wisconsin wise.
Yeah.
Like we connected a little bit
And
on
like
that.
I'm from Wisconsin, so I
Hey,
feel
there we
like
go.
good in that as well.
I also feel I do feel good about Ashton. I feel like she was really honest with us, just in that like, here's what happened situation.
No, I did like
so
that.
yeah,
Yeah.
I could be down for Sam.
Okay. I mean, I'm down for that if Milo's not the name that you know you guys were thinking.
Yeah, I hadn't heard that one yet.
Okay.
But maybe I'm just not in on those.
That was just a brief conversation with Sam itself. She was said she hadn't heard anything. So
yeah.
But and that it is helpful to me because some of it is like if Cody, Trey, Milo, for example, are like talking big game to everyone but me, then I would be
I don't think so.
more concerned. But I'm fine with having an ally who is allies with someone.
Yeah.
That's comforting to me.
Yeah.
Well, so then if it does come down to like tribe strength or like chatter, what I'm hearing is Sam or Aaron. Sam just being as like a smaller woman.
Yeah.
And Aaron, I think, because a couple people have said like, well, he's not really talking to me.
Oh, interesting.
But what are your takes?
Yeah, I mean, I think originally I was leaning a little bit towards Aaron just because, I haven't had much of a conversation with him or like really known much. And he's trying to be helpful, but not having a communication about like how to be helpful.
Yeah.
Like even just now with the fires, it's like he's like trying, but not trying to have a conversation while doing it where we have some like we could be having a good conversation, like connecting during this time and it's not there.
Yeah.
From who?
Just to us, this little chatter over here.
Okay. I mean, I'm fine with that.
But I feel like they're like floating though, so like, it didn't feel
real.
in.
So
Wait,
Megan was one that said Sam, so I'm guessing that's what Ashton's trying to float.
Oh, maybe that's okay.
What do you want to do?
I keep saying like I will vote whatever.
Sure.
If
we just gotta be together.
If multiple of them are saying Ashton,
I'm good with Ashton. Okay, I'm good with that. Let's do it. We got to stick together.
It sucks because like I really like her.
I know.
It's too early. I don't want to go.
Have you told anybody about your? No, just right now.
The shot in the dark.
No. Okay.
I'm afraid we should.
I know.
Saw it, right?
I did tell Rachel because I feel close to her. That's the only person I've told so far. So
I'll get consistent and tell her too.
Okay.
So I just wanted to be.
I just wanted to build
talk
something
about that from the
about-
beginning.
Yeah, I know.
Because I want.
We just didn't have a chance to chat.
I know. So you told no one else knows.
No one
about
else
Shot in the Dark
knows right now.
Okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know which one I would go for. I guess I would pick Milo to go over Ashton, but
Ashton's a bit of a schemer. That's the only thing that worries me a little bit.
I've been noticing that too. But I don't think it's particularly dangerous for us yet.
Yeah.
If anything, she's the type that I might want to like keep around longer because.
No, I get that.
Yeah.
So I'm
I know. I know.
Yeah. I don't know. My nerves are going wild.
It's better to have a name than to not have a name.
Yeah.
And I think that one makes the most sense right now, even though it's unfortunate. Yeah. Do you have like one really long white eyelash?
I probably do. So you're not hearing the name validated from Ash, and she can say that.
Yeah, I think it's like we're still like needing to talk to people, and like because so much of last night was like friendly, but like not being like, hey, yeah, I've got your back, or like this is what I'm thinking. But what just speaking, which I have said is like I think if the votes are all spread, it could be very few votes that knock someone. Yeah, you're all good.
Sorry.
So I found an advantage, and it is an idol specifically for someone from Iowa, or to be played on someone from Iowa. So I gave it to Milo all out. Oh, great. Okay. It is. Wow, what a wild advantage. I know. It's good through 4 of our tribe. Okay, until we're 4. And then there's something on the bottom about if you win your mini tribal council. So just for end game wise, I think ours will dwindle down to however many. And then if we win, I don't know if that's like 2 from ours, 1 from ours, whatever, we'll go on to compete with the rest. Interesting. So it's almost, I think we're almost like a tribe playing a full game and then going to continue. Okay. So just for end game wise. Okay. Yeah. And you still have to look on your own. Yeah, I just talked to Rachel. She was in on here. Oh, she is? Yeah, she was like, she's close with it. No, she was like, I was just said, who are you thinking? What are you getting? She was like, well, I haven't like really talked to Violet, Trey, or Cody. And she's like, she's suspicious of Trey. And I was like, I feel like they've been like pretty friendly. Like they've talked a little bit with me. She's like, oh well, if they're not talking strategy with everybody, then I'm less worried. But I think those 3 are going to be a core 3 that like is going to be. We got to watch for that. Yeah, us 2 specifically. Yes. Yeah. But and I think getting a guy out right now is good for us. And that's what we talked about. Yeah. She was like, I don't know, like Sarah or Aaron, and I was like, okay, we want to keep the advantage. Like, yeah, you told her about that. If we want to keep women advantage. Oh yeah. I don't know. I mean, admittedly, the other name I've been hearing is Ashton. So maybe the easiest thing is just to tell him that, and it's just going to be the one. Yeah, and that's what I meant for. I was just like, yeah, we got to tell him something. Yeah. Yeah, because he's going to get.
Tribe Manetwa, welcome to your first tribal council. A valiant effort in the challenge today, I really cannot lie. Unfortunately, came up just short in the finals. Trey, you were chosen as the tribe's captain yesterday. Has any consequences from that continued into today? Where do things stand with that?
I feel like I'm thankful. I feel like a lot of us really just have like a lot of respect for each other. I haven't even felt like I'm necessarily like a sole captain necessarily. I feel like a lot of us just contribute so many different attributes to the game. Even in today's challenge, everybody was throwing out ideas and we would use them in the challenge and they would work out. So I feel like honestly, everybody's their captain their own way. Just because I was appointed, it doesn't necessarily mean I consider it.
Cody, last night we had the safety chain. I forgot the official name. Sorry. And then there was also the journey. What were conversations about the journey like? Did that have any bearing? Was there any talk with other tribes about it?
Yeah. Well, it definitely spiced up camp life pretty quickly. I feel like we all were just working on the fire, celebrating how well we did, and then yeah. I mean, at first it was a little sketchy because everyone kept just kind of walking away in the dark and having these private conversations. We're all like, "What's happening over by the weird cabin?" But yeah, I feel like it kind of put us all into gameplay a little bit. I think it kind of shocked us a little bit out of the initial game or the first challenge we were in where everybody was there. And then it put us into a mindset of, okay, things are happening now. This is real. We got to kind of put some thought to it. And then with the journey, with Ashton going, I think as a tribe, I think it showed a couple things. One, I think it was a pretty easy decision where everyone's pretty amicable, open conversation. If one person is interested, there was an open conversation. And then I also think while she was gone, we were able to just hang out and wait for her. It wasn't anything weird. And we were able to just get excited about what the journey actually was and hear her story when she got back.
Awesome. Megan. And obviously this is Survivor. There's lots of twists and turns. What has the pace of the game so far, the way that's gone so far, the twists you've seen have everybody thinking about what the rest of this game is going to look like? Because it's not going to stop.
Yeah, I know. I think even with the first challenge, even though it was chaotic, it was a slower start because there weren't quite as high of stakes. And then I think even coming back here, like naively, I think many of us were thinking, okay, well, chill. Maybe there'll be one more thing tonight, but like we're gonna make a fire and do this, and then just like off the gun, huge twist and turn, and yeah, a lot of choices to be made early on, and I think yeah, I'm just more on edge of what will come. Like, will this tribe stay together for very, very long? What else is going to change? Will we get new bandanas and buffs? I have no idea what is to come, but it's fast. It's very fast.
Sam, has there been any talk of idols, advantages, people looking around?
Oh, geez, not yet. I I feel like the one word I can use to describe this game so far is breakneck, right? Like, we're running at this incredibly high speed, and the fact that you just said the word idol, I'm like, oh shit, those are out there? Oh god. So, I mean, it's making me feel a little oblivious, but that's true. They might not be out there. But I'd like to think that people aren't already making jumps to separate themselves and find things like that, mostly because I feel like we've all been really very much on the same page and working together. I think Trey said it best, is it's about respect, right? And I think a lot of us have been having really, really very warm conversations to counteract the cold. And I'm just hoping that whatever happens next isn't going to break that spirit.
All right, I'm going to head down to the voting booth. Drew's going to send you guys down one by one.
Yeah, I am voting for, unfortunately, Aaron. He's the name that I said during the journey, and so if we get him out, I get an advantage. If he is not eliminated, then I lose my vote.
This is really hard, Aaron. I'm sorry. I know that we started out on the red Ohio-Indiana tribe together. It was a group vote, and I got to go with the group at this point in the game.
All right, I have tallied the votes. Before I read the votes, if anybody has an idol or an advantage that they would like to play, now's the time to do so.
I would like to say my shot in the dark. As much as I'd love to trust everybody, I don't exactly want to go home with an advantage. So.
All right, Aaron is playing his shot in the dark. Aaron, what you will do is declare a number 1 through 6. You will roll that maybe right here. If it lands on that number, you are safe. If it does not land on that number, you are not safe, and Aaron has not voted for this tribal council. What is your number, Aaron?
My number is going to be
4. 4. 2. Aaron, you are not safe. Anybody else? Okay, I'll read the votes. First vote, Aaron. 1 vote, Aaron. I'll be smoother next time. Second vote, Aaron. 2 votes, Aaron. Third vote, Aaron. 3 votes, Aaron. First person voted out of the Manetwa tribe, Aaron. Aaron, you have to bring me a torch. Aaron, the tribe has spoken. You'll follow me. Mr. Aaron, unfortunately, first person voted out of the Manetwa tribe. Where do we think things went wrong?
Yeah, I think part of it was being on the winning state grouping, and we got ourselves an advantage. I think that got people talking, and anytime your name is in conversation, that does not help. Other than that, I honestly don't know. I thought I had some good relationships with people. I just got a vibe at the end. I tried to play my shot in the dark, so I feel like I did the best I could in that sense. I just didn't roll my way. So I still had fun. Still got to meet some good people, and we'll see how it all turns out.
Is there anybody in particular that you feel more betrayed by than anyone else?
A little bit Rachel. I'm just kind of shocked that, and Cody, both of them, I think, were the ones that they did some unnecessary lying. But other than that.
Anybody in particular you think on your tribe that's like set up to do very well?
I mean, the way that this vote all got conjured together, Ashton is running that tribe. So we'll see how the rest goes.
Cool. Well, thank you so much for playing, and
I just left camp to go ask the Russian person. I was like, I left my water bottle in the car, so I went to go get it. Nice. Well, okay, chill out. Okay, I have a little pouch in my pocket. I'm gonna find out what it says. Stop this right now. I can't believe this. I've been looking.
Does everybody want to check with their
I've been
tribe?
looking all over my camp.
They are on the water cooler table.
Is this an idol? Is this an idol?
Congratulations. You found it. I have the power to save one person from being voted out. You played on someone from the designated state grouping. Okay, this is too much to read. I'll read it later. Thank you so much.
She had a conversation with Carl saying that like they knew I threw their name, both of their names out, which
Carl knows you threw?
both of them did. Yeah, they thought I knew I threw their name out. And so basically she was saying that she told Carl not to tell anybody that, and then for some reason I don't know why.
Did she say who told Carl?
No.
Fuck. Okay.
Bro, it's looking like Allie.
Allie? Okay. I'm really wanting to go Carl, obviously because I have my advantage, but like also just in general because that's who Cameron said he wanted to vote for. That's who Mary
Oh no,
said
yeah,
she
no, I meant
wanted.
Carl.
Oh, okay.
We told Carl it was Allie tonight. Sorry.
Oh, yes. Okay. I told him it was Allie too.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. And what's your advantage that you have? Oh, nice.
Okay.
How'd you do that?
From that first challenge in Iowa, remember when they did
Oh, yeah. Nice.
So, yeah, that's shot in the dark.
Hell yeah.
Everybody on my tribe was my original tribe ally.
Okay.
So, and a handful.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Pretty consistently.
Carlos.
Okay. Okay, that makes sense. The thing is, I have no problem with that. Meaning I have no issues with
I'm
that.
still thinking Carl.
So,
I am too. He wasn't really trying to think.
and he kind of scares me long term.
So,
What do you feel like?
Move for me.
all the unless they want to work with. So I wonder what they're talking about there.
I know.
Cool to have breakfast instead of going to tribal.
Instead of doing or you can pull confessionals if no one's in the chat, but
that like I could be going home. I'm like I'm going to tribal
Like
council.
this is like the exciting part,
Yeah.
right? This is what we're
Yeah.
here for.
Okay, let's get a little further away. I'm a naturally loud talker, so I'm like I need space. I want to be.
I'm hearing Allie and hearing Carl. What are you hearing? I also heard myself is getting turned on.
Sort of a little bit, but I'm not sure that it has the traction.
You're not hearing that's like the main.
I think it's I'm hearing more Ellie or Carl.
Ellie or Carl. Do you have a preference on which one?
It's tricky because Carl's doing a lot of work around camp, right? And they're creating strategy.
But it's also a day. Like we can
So
live
true.
a day without fire.
So we have one night left. We're gonna live. Yeah. Is that where your preference is, or do you?
I mean, I am just good with going with the group. Like I want to like maintain our tribe vibes as much as possible. It'd be nice if we didn't have to like split the votes right down the middle. But
for sure.
I think Carl just feels like one that'd be easier to pull people in. I feel like Allie, like as much as she's being thrown around, like she's very likable. So
100%.
I don't know. But
So
yeah,
you're leaning toward Carl.
I'm leaning toward Carl.
Okay.
Do you feel like
I
you're
could be
leaning
down
either way? You're down with Carl. Okay.
Because honestly, like I placed the last person in my Wisconsin group in the round robin game that we played. I was the last one out there, and I was top 12. I literally gave it my all in tug of war, blood, sweat, tears, baby. Like weakest girl in my ass. No, he's got another thing coming, so I do not appreciate the lies, the deception. When I look you in the eyes and swear to you, I'm not voting your name. I'm not voting your name. But I don't believe that in Carl's name, so I also don't believe that in Jeremy's sake because even though he told you that, I don't believe it. But I'm solid.
If he's telling, it's like, it's one thing if he's just telling me, but he's going to everybody. Oh, we're both on the bottom, bro.
That's crazy. Your name never came up. And nobody's ever said your name.
Don't put me out. Don't put me out like that. You're like,
No,
wait,
but,
say
like,
a little bit. No, it's like, can that be the last time we say that?
Yeah. You were literally safe from the get-go, though. Like, if you bring good vibes, you're a great asset to the team. Like, I don't think you have anything to worry about. But I think Delta for sure. But I'm solid with the plan that we have. And when I look you in the eyes, I'm sorry, I'm not going to vote either.
They clearly think they know their names are being thrown out somehow, and I told them, I basically said to them, I was going to talk to you to say, we can maybe try to get Maris back on board for Carl, but obviously the name's Delta, so this is pretty much all for show.
This is just us talking about it. Yeah, I said I'd heard their name, but they already knew their name was being thrown out. So I was like, yeah, I've heard it, but I think it's on Carl.
Yeah,
so
I think it
we'll
might have
just
been, I want to say, I think it may have been Cage.
Are you good for Carl? Or for Delta, I'm sorry.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I didn't know it was going to be that, but I want to go where the boats go. I want to work with you and Cameron. I feel like, we were talking the other day about the water on the way back. Maybe, was that this morning or yesterday?
It's all a blur.
No, we need to talk again. I want to work with that. I want to work with Hannah too.
Yeah.
But who else? Who all have you been talking to?
Mostly Cameron. And I think that's like a good trio for us. Okay. Happy to put in Hannah. I don't think we've got a chance to talk one-on-one.
I haven't, I mean, Hannah, I'm not 100% sure about. She definitely seems like a gamer.
It'll be more interesting to see Hannah when she doesn't have Unity.
Right.
And what happens.
Yeah.
Doing a confession right now? Am I following you? Okay, great. Great.
Like, she was in the same way, like in that trio of me and her going to this.
Yes.
Yeah. Like, so I want to work with you and her.
Yeah.
So I want to keep that going. Obviously, tonight is Delta.
Big time. Yeah.
Which is unfortunate.
Yeah, I remember you were saying this morning you liked them. Sorry.
I didn't know it was gonna flip like that. I didn't know people. I didn't know Carl had been talking to that many people.
The thing for me is like yesterday when Delta was like, I went on the journey and nobody was strategizing, and I really want to strategize because I want to get this game going. I was like, oh, that's kind of scary.
I think she lied about that.
Oh, really?
I've once again been left alone.
Left alone.
Confession. I can go confess now.
That's okay. Okay.
But we'll keep that in. Like keep that. Yeah, I think so. Like I said, keep that tight until after.
Oh, 100%. 100%.
May I approach?
You're good.
Yeah, actually, I want to talk to you, Carl. Yeah, we'll talk to you.
Okay, cool.
Cool.
Where do you want to go next?
You want to stay here?
Yeah, we can stay right here. Cool. Hey, so Carl, we haven't had a whole lot of time to talk game.
We have not.
So originally, Delta was throwing your name out to me.
Okay.
And I thought I was going to be tight with Delta. Clearly, that's not the move anymore. I have to flip it. Honestly. I mean, so I want to work with you. I want to work with Cam. I don't know, who have you been talking to?
I've been
talking with Hannah too.
I've been talking with Maris. I've been talking with Cam, Hannah.
I feel like that's a good vibe.
I think it's a solid vibe. I think honestly Cage is on board too.
Yeah. At this point. I just want to let you know that Delta was really well done. You're not. They were trying to work with me hard, so I was rolling with it because they were trying to talk game with me.
Oh, yeah.
But I didn't realize everybody was saying, like, seeing her as a big threat.
It's not always a second thing, man. Like, once, like, it's the first conversation you have, and you're just like, I gotta just take this to go with it. You just say yes and you figure it out.
So between you and me,
yeah.
Delta did lie about the slide puzzle thing. There was no slide puzzle. Don't say anything.
Where are their torches?
Interesting. Yeah. It's gonna be Delta tonight. Looks like we're about to go to Tribal. I was honestly originally trying to work with Delta, but now it's looking like I'm gonna have to go with the crowd on this one, and I'm hoping to shift things up. I have kind of two alliances going, with one with a trio of me, Hannah, and Carl, and the other one with me, Cam, and Maris. And I have like also a side one with Cage. Might be doing too much, but I do want to say I'm very sorry to Delta after they go home today, because it's looking pretty unanimous. And I wanted to work with you, but it just wasn't really in the cards.
You seem so sweet. The first vote's always tough. You did get into the bed in your muddy boots, and I didn't like that.
Wish we could be kumbaya and keep you around, but someone has to go. And hope it's you.
All right, Delta. Sorry. How are you feeling?
Honestly, I'm disappointed, but I'm feeling pretty good. I'm proud of the game I played. I came out here to play hard and have fun, and I did that. And this one apparently wasn't my time, but I'm still having fun, and I'm still excited to be here.
So, Dan, you are the first to find out.
Oh.
The twist of this game is every tribe will have a mini final tribal council.
Oh,
which
wow.
means you are on this tribe's jury. Which also means you will get to be casting a vote for the winner of your tribe. In which case, they will get a huge advantage going into merge, or as well as a few other things that are yet to be revealed.
Like
One
eyelash
really
or eyebrow?
long eyelash. Yeah.
Eyebrow?
No, eyelash.
Okay, well, I'll take your word for it.
Oh wait,
there
no, it
is.
just got out. Okay.
It was a husk.
Okay. Okay.